Welcome to SBR4 Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 9 in the NFL. We're talking right now with Troy West from AllPlaysWin.com, who's going to discuss San Diego, Washington. Troy, thanks for being back with us.
Hey, thanks a lot, Pete. Appreciate being on the show. Just 2 games this week, but 2 games I feel pretty good about. So I'm excited to give out a couple winners I think that we have this week, Pete.
Yeah, I think that I'm seeing an edge here. We'll see if you agree with me. Before we get to it, tell us how you're doing at AllPlaysWin.com this year.
You know, Pete, I'm going to be honest with people. We've been up and down, but we are winning. Each and every weekend, we are up in some fashion of a net profit, and that's what matters at allplayswin.com. We're looking to put 2 days together here on the SBR videos. We're either winning college, losing NFL, or losing college, winning the NFL. So let's put 2 days in a row together. All Plays Win, you're going to get honest people. You're going to get wins over the long term of the season, and we're going to profit. We're very consistent. I think we're one of the most consistent capping sites out there. So I encourage the viewers to come take a look.
All right, awesome. Well, let's forget about all the other SBR Forum videos we've ever done. Let's forget about everything that's going on at allplayswin.com right now. Let's focus on this one game, San Diego at Washington, and let's come up with a winner here. Troy West, San Diego at Washington. Washington is 1-point home underdog. Total is 51. Skins, of course, crushed by Denver in that game, but they were leading late and they just kind of blew it. There's some questions with RG3's knee. Not exactly sure what state that's going to be in. The Chargers are off a bye. Now, the Chargers are a flawed team. They're one of these teams that has a lot of negatives, a lot of positives. The negatives are they have, not a lot of depth, and they have some flaws in many areas, but maybe they'll be able to fix those things and get rested up and a little bit healthier off the bye. Their big positive, though, Phillip Rivers playing great, really responding very well to the no-huddle offensive scheme that they're running this year. I'm thinking the way to go here is San Diego minus just 1. My only question, as always, why then is the line so low? What do you like here, Troy West?
Man, I am going to actually go with the home underdog and the Washington Redskins this week. Right. I think RG3, everything I've read and seen, is he's going to be okay. I think this team played much better against Denver. I don't think that score reflected their performance. Sure. They played Denver strong for 3.5 quarters. I thought their offense moved the ball pretty methodically. Their defense played pretty well. They caused turnovers against the Denver team, who typically does not turn the ball over. They're finally coming home. I think this is a team that's got a chip on their shoulder. I don't think they've thrown in the towel on their season just yet. I think head for head, these teams are pretty evenly matched. Talent for talent, they're pretty evenly matched. But I like the home dog here in the NFL. I know we kind of went devil's advocate there and took the road favorite with the Saints. But this one, I'm going to go with the home dog and the Redskins. I think Shanahan's going to get his guys motivated. I think they're going to get it done at home this week, Pete, and beat a San Diego team who typically doesn't play that great on the East Coast. So yes. I like the Redskins getting a point at home.
For sure. San Diego, they have to travel and everything. The only question is, if it was this line and they weren't off the bye, I probably would be agreeing with you very strongly. It's just makes me a little bit nervous considering a bunch of factors, right? How well Rivers has played this year in general, and especially, responding to the no-huddle offense. A lot of their problems have been like red zone issues, which is something that's probably correctable a little bit, and they probably worked. I know that reports say they focused on that over the bye, and their issues with injuries and depth. If there's ever going to be a spot where they get a little bit of a break from that, it's going to be here. But none of those factors want to sway you off of Washington.
They don't. I just think Washington's starting to play better football. They got that big win a couple weeks ago at home against the Bears. I thought they played better against the Denver Broncos. I really did. You looked at what they did to Manning. They caused Manning all sorts of chaos there for 3.5 quarters. So I think that home now a little bit more inspired. They know they can play with the top teams in the NFL. I think RG3's really got a chip on his shoulder. I think he's going to have a good performance. And I just like the Redskins at home in this one. I think home dogs in the NFL, especially in a damn near pick'em game, you got to go with the Skins.
Okay, Troy West from allplayswin.com, like in Washington, +1. We'll see how this one turns out. Thanks, Troy.